What is the situation currently? What is the severity of the cyclone currently?
Yeah, now presently what we observed at 8:30 hours IST, that cyclone is over East Central Bay of Bengal and adjoining Northeast Arabian Sea, Northeast Arabian Sea. So it is, you can see here, it is gradually moving northward until 14th morning it will be moving northward. Then it will be changing its direction. It will then come to our coast, Saurashtra and Kutch coast. And that time actually we are predicting that it will be by noon of 15th, it will be reaching our coast, and that time the wind speed will be 125 to 135 kmph and gusting to 150 kmph.
Right.
And suddenly at that time, along with the wind, we are also giving the heavy rainfall, extremely heavy rainfall warning for the region.
Right. If you can explain to us what all states will be impacted most severely? If you can
So actually the impact of the cyclone will be over only Gujarat.
Right.
So of course that Saurashtra and Kutch, and then little bit of impact will be the adjoining areas.
Right.
And then when it will be moving ahead further, so it will be impacting North Gujarat and to some extent our South Rajasthan, but their wind impacts will not be there, but it will be the heavy rainfall.
Right. And what is the extent? What will be the extent of the cyclone once it makes landfall? What do you think are the kind
Extent
of
means spatial?
That's right, spatial extent, and also in terms of severity, not just in terms of the wind speed, but also the kind of impact it will have on the people of this particular coast.
Actually, where it is a very, when it will be making landfall, it will be very severe cyclonic storm, and at that time you can say if it is making landfall here or near Jakhau port,
Right.
then this side another 200 kilometer and this side 200 kilometer, the strong wind will be there, and inside it will be a stronger one. So here it will, at this end it will be 50-60, and this side also it will be 50-60
Right.
kilometer, but inside it will be, and when this point actually you can say that uprooting of trees, and
Right.
then some of the kacha houses will be totally destroyed, because along with rain it will be happening.
Right.
And then some pakka houses, if it is not properly built, it will,
They could also be impacted. What are the kind of warnings that you are going to issue? Currently, of course, the orange category warning has been issued. But going ahead, what are the kind of warnings?
maybe within 24 hours we'll be issuing red message.
Right.
And for that means it is a time for taking action.
Right.
So now we are telling the BP pivot. So now preparation has to be taken.
Right.
So but it is still well ahead of time.
Well ahead of time. Okay. But also, what are the kind of preparations are you making in terms of it has to be an interdepartmental sort of coordination when it comes to?
We work in actually three layer, you can say.
Right.
One is our national level, then regional level, then state level.
Right.
So national level, actually already today the one meeting is taking place between our Director General of Meteorology and Honorable Prime Minister.
Right.
And he is also briefing to other top officials.
Right.
And then at the state level, our Ahmedabad office is there, and they are in touch with our state government ministries and other departments. And then certainly for port ministries, and then offshore onshore activity, we are also working with your petroleum and other ministries. So because that area is having also offshore onshore activities.
Right. So on the 15th morning
Yeah.
is when you're expecting the cyclone to make landfall, and the wind speed, if you can reiterate that for us.
Yeah, that wind speed will be 125 to 135 kmph,
Right.
and it will be sometime gusting to 150 kmph.
Right. Thanks so much, sir, for speaking with us. So, of course, Cyclone Biparjoy is, of course, a big concern. Now, given the fact that the Prime Minister is also chairing a high-level meeting on the cyclone. With camera person Ashok Malik, New Delhi, Vedant for NDTV.